Copying an attitude can get you a job when sometimes being too nice will get you out of consideration. I had one of my candidates say, and I'm quoting, "I decided to stop taking their bullshit. The interviewers started treating me like a rock star." End quote. She had been looking for a job for over a year. And she was so desperate for a job that she had started taking whatever the HR department said as fact. She started deciding that no matter what she was told by a potential hirer, that she would give them the benefit of the doubt and take their job. Well, the trouble was that made all of the people who were potentially interested in hiring her apathetic. Now I'm going to talk about 3 levels of stress that people can be in. One is just stressed. When people are in stress because I have to come in every weekend and work, I have to come in every night and work. At that point, they want to hire somebody and they want to hire them quick. But if you come in and say, "Well, I know you want to hire somebody, but if it takes you an extra week to decide on me, that's fine." Well, then that person who's in stress goes, "Oh, maybe I don't have to hire somebody today. I've got somebody who said they'll take the job in a week. I'm going to sit back and choose from all the potential candidates I'm going to get over the next week." And when the next candidate comes in who gets them in stress because they're going, "This person can help me," and then that person says, "Look, tell me now if you're going to hire me or not," then they make a snap decision. This person thinks so much of themselves, they're not going to let me wait. They must be better. Now, the people most likely to be in apathy are the Human Resources Department, because the Human Resources Department has multiple jobs to fill, and they're under pressure from different people about a job, so they tend to get a little bit more laid back about how fast a hire goes on. And the people who are most likely to be either stressed or feeling very powerful are the hiring managers. Now think about this. The hiring manager sits there going, I can choose between as many people as I want. I've got 3 weeks to make a decision. And when they interview you and they say, "Well, I enjoyed interviewing you, but I'm not ready to make a decision right now," and you say, "That's fine. Take as long as you want. If you take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, it's not a big deal to me." Then what do? They go, "Okay, I'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks." Now, I am not trying to tell you to threaten to not go to work for people if they don't hire you immediately. What you need to do is to say, "Just so you know, I'm going on interviews, multiple interviews, and if you don't make me an offer but someone else does, I'm gone. And I will not, the person who makes me an offer that I want first, that's the offer I'm going to take." Another thing that you can do to help build the stress up a little bit in the people that are thinking of hiring you is, the first one there is to tell them, "I'm doing multiple interviews. I will take the first offer that I like." The next thing you can do is when they ask you to come in for the 3rd interview, you can come in for the 3rd interview, but when they ask you, it's not a bad idea to say, "Look, I'm happy to do it, but we've already had 2 interviews. What don't you know about me at this point?" Because I would, if you're calling me in to give me an offer, that's one thing. But if you're just calling me in because you want to ask me a few more questions, maybe we need to put together an agenda for the interview so I don't have to come in for a 4th or 5th interview. And you're being helpful, but you're also letting them know, I don't want this to drag on forever. I want to finish this process. So there are other things you can do. But as my candidate said, and let me requote her, "I decided to stop taking their bullshit. The interviewers started treating me like a rock star." Think about it. And that was a woman who'd been looking for over a year for a job. I'm Brian Dilts. Good luck on your job search. I'd be happy to talk with you about any job search situations you have coming up. We'll catch you later.